Hello and welcome back to Zero Leader. We are continuing our playthrough of the Guadalcanal campaign, and we have just reached the halfway mark, I believe. Day 6 out of 10. So a couple things happened on day 5. We managed to take out the major airfield, so that gave us a bonus pilot. So we have Hera, who know from previous campaigns. He's a fairly good Zero pilot. And I gave him the magic skill. Haven't used it much. The rules basically say, if disadvantaged or tailed, this pilot may suffer 1 stress to return to neutral before performing their maneuvering. So it allows you to essentially get a reset if you get outmaneuvered by your opponent. And since we've been having some troubles with the P-38s, I figured it might be come in handy. And since we lost Inoue, when was it, the day before, we got a replacement, Oyama, who is in a Val, not a Zero that I often mistake. Now, he's just average, pretty much normal. I guess he does have a Samurai Spirit and 2 cool, so that could help. Hera also has a Samurai Spirit. Fortunately, we still haven't found many pilots with situational awareness, but you know, hopefully we can still keep making do. Again, before we can send these pilots on missions, we have to have a maintenance crew prepare their planes for them, so unfortunately we won't be able to use them today. But we can see how else we have. We have a lot of our pilots feeling quite stressed, and even a lot of their planes requiring maintenance, especially with these new pilots coming in. We haven't been able to do a lot of the standard maintenance. But let's see what happens today. We moved up our recon and intel tracks, so now we can draw up to 3 cards. We'll see what the first one is. Communications. Okay, it has a penalty if we fail to destroy it. So let's see if we can draw another one with a secondary. Okay, and we do. This is a machine gun nest, and it doesn't have bandits, so I think this is a good secondary one for us to do. So yes, we'll start with the communications. We can see what the sights are like. This will be in the stress 2 zone, so light machine gun, rifleman, 90mm, and 2 in the center, heavy machine gun, 2 heavy machine guns, okay. Although we'll probably use our intel adjustment to remove one of those. Heavy machine guns can still destroy planes. Alright, so now we have to assign our pilots. Okay. Now, Harda has been out for a while. He's one of our Kates, so we can send him along. And Tokaji has got his plane fixed up. So we can probably take those, and then we'd have to take at least one plane as an escort. Unfortunately, we don't have any good options, because we basically sent all of our Zeros out. Okay, yeah, what I'll do is I'll send Tamara out. He has 4 stress and still hasn't had maintenance done on his plane, but he has a higher stress rating than some of the others. You're down to 4. Yeah, it'll be nice to get Hara out. He's just as good as Tamara. And he has situational awareness, so he might be able to take out a bandit before he can get to the bombers. So take those against the MG nest. Okay. Now there's going to be 4 of them. Alright, so we'll take Miyamoto. Yamada has a damaged plane, but here we can do the, although there's not really a better one that we can swap to. It's just, yeah, we're kind of short on planes. Okay, we'll take Yamada. He has damage, but he's about the only other good plane we have for select. Because Nomura has a bunch of maintenance needed on his. Okay, we'll take those two. Alright, now we have to arm our aircraft. So, okay, this is soft, not small or anything, so I'm kind of thinking taking the 1,000-pounders again in the Betty. I'm somewhat tempted to take a bunch of 250s, but maybe I'll do that with Harada. Okay, so yeah, he can load up with 250s. That should be good for taking out the communications. And then Tamara. Okay, yeah, I'm going to I'll send him without a drop tank just so he can try to be as maneuverable as he can. We'll have to see. Okay, so we set off. We have to roll for maintenance needed on Tamara. So anything but a 1 or a 2. A 6, so he's fine. And now we draw the target bound event card. So maintenance crews gain 1 extra action. Okay, this is another one that's very handy because, as I've said, we have a lot of maintenance backed up. We even have 2 new planes that we have to get prepared. So, yeah, that's good timing for that. Place aircraft. We might as well come from the south. Although, I guess if we come in from the west, as long as we stay low, it'll be fine. Alright, but here's the big thing. Determine place bandits. So 1 in potential in each approach. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay, so far we're pretty lucky. No. Okay, wow, this is quite lucky. Give us a break from the bandits. There are 2, but then we'll be able to remove 1 from our intel air defense. Okay, so we can remove 1 site and 1 bandit. So yeah, we can remove the heavy machine gun, that, and then 1 of these bogies. Alright, so draw over the target event card. Pay 1 SO to give 4 pilots 1 extra Samurai Spirit counter. So, alright. We had a bit of a gain last couple with some handy events. So yeah, we'll spend another 1. So now we are back down to 5. So we get 4 temporary Samurai Spirits. We'll give Tamara 1 because he doesn't have 1. Who else is lacking? Some of our less experienced pilots. Alright, and I'll give Tokaji 1 extra just in case. So if it becomes if it turns out that we're having trouble with this, he can spend that Samurai Spirit to drop a bomb. So see that if that works out. Okay, so place turn counter in 1 box. So now we nothing to attack, so move ahead. First turn. The bogey will move in, and Tamara will engage him. So we can see what he is. Oh, he's just a P-39. Okay, not much to worry about. Okay, so that is the end of the first turn. So second turn, Tamara can expend his situational awareness to attack in the fast pilots phase. So what will he do? He has +1 maneuverability, +1 skill, and then -2, so that's all +4. Okay, you'll go back to the yo-yo. And 8 + 4 is 12, so yeah, he gets the standard yo-yo, gets tailing position, and I think it's pretty much automatic. +1, +3, +6, +8, so yeah. And if you one, gets enough, so that's it for that, and we can move on to the center area. So now we turn 3. Now the heavy machine gun will shoot at one of us. So starting with top, going down. 2, Harada. Okay. Harada will go evasive because, as I said, all you have to do is roll a 10 and you're gone. 5 and 2, so we'll take the 2 or either one. So that's fine. Okay, we'll start with Harada dropping his bombs. So he has +3 air to ground. The 250s give +1 against soft targets, so that's +4. And they need a 9 to hit, so he needs 5. So the first 2 both hit, 5 and 6. And then the second 2, this one's cocked, but he gets an 8. Although I should be wary. Okay, a 3. So 1 misses. 3 of them hit, doing 3 damage. So we're most of the way there. Should be able to finish it off with Tokaji. And yeah, he'll just drop both of his bombs. He has +3. So he just needs a 2 from one of these and it'll be destroyed. 2 and a 1. Okay, barely. So one of them misses. But the other, with his +3, becomes a 5. Oh, which only does 1 damage. Shoot, okay, yeah, he only does 4. Oh, man. Again, I got too cocky. Okay. Well, seems like a waste. Tamara has his gun slow attack still. He can shoot, but he has an air to ground of -2, so he'd have to roll a 10 to be able to hit the communications. So he's going to spend the samurai spirit I just gave him, and he's going to use that to roll a 10. He actually gets the last hit. But yeah, we certainly didn't want to go back without destroying this again. So he's the lucky one. He turns back. This is destroyed, and Tamara gets the kills. And then nothing can shoot us for this turn. So turn 4, we just fly off. Okay, so that one turned out to be relatively easy. Do our homebound event card. Pay 3 SO or inflict 1 stress on each pilot who flew this mission. Okay, we're down to 5, but yeah, I want to try to. This is in the stress 2 zone, so down to 2. So I'll have to be careful if any these extreme ones. I don't believe there's any event card that you can draw that you will force you to lose the game. But the only thing that'll happen where if you run out of SO, there is a target, I can't remember which one, if it's the harbor or whatever, that has a penalty where you must reduce your SOs. And then if you have enough, if you don't have enough, it will cause you to end the campaign. So okay, record mission outcome. Now, okay, it was only 3, so it's not the best. Although I guess, yeah, no, we still have the machine gun nest. Almost forgot we're doing 2, so this is 9. But we did destroy it, so that gave us 3. Okay, so Harada, successful mission, and nobody was lost. But he didn't get the kill. Tokaji, successful mission. Tamara, successful mission. And actually, well, the P-39 made him an ace. And by killing off the target, he actually got claims for 2 more. But so he actually becomes an ace. So it would be somewhat tempting to give him air to ground, but I don't know, we've seen how scary those fighters can be. So yeah, air to air ace. So now we put the maintenance needed on, and I'm actually running short of maintenance needed counters. And and target stress. So nothing extra from the target, so everybody gets 2 stress. He goes up to 2, and Tamara goes up to 6, but he is still within the okay range. So, yes, and he has the navigator skill. So on the way back, if he rolls a 6 or greater, he actually reduces by 2 stress. I just want to double check. Yes, 6 plus. So let's hope a 2. No, I never seem to roll very well for that. Okay, so we can put these away. And then all of the sights here. All right, so we can put these back. So we're done this. It doesn't give us another recon, although once you get to 3, I don't know if there's much point, necessarily much benefit at 4. Okay, so 4 heavy machine guns. So they're all around here. It says they are soft, dispersed, and secondary. Now, of course, these sights don't have 2 hits anyway, so dispersed doesn't matter too much. Soft means we can try to go with 250s again. Ooh, Yamada and your shot up plane. Okay, so assigned pilots, so now we just have to arm them. Oh yes, I don't actually need to send in oh yeah, Yamada is a Kate. Okay, sorry. I thought Yamada was one of the escort planes. Yeah, sending 4 bombs is better than 2 bombs each. Okay. So draw a target bound event card for our secondary target. Pay 1 SO or the lowest ranked pilot on the mission suffers -2. So alright, we're starting to get down to yeah, just 1 SO point left. Alright, place aircraft and choose altitude. Oh yeah, and there's no additional sights or anything, so yeah, this... Oh, but I will have to make a roll for Yamada's plane. Again, a 5+ is ideal. Lower than that, it gets worse, so... Oops. A 1. Okay, so this actually becomes damage. And so... something really bad was still damaged. So yeah, he goes up to, he gets 2 more stress. So he's still okay, and hopefully for this mission it should be fine. But yeah, that was a bit of a risk. And okay, so draw over target event card. Redraw special sights. There are none, so that doesn't do anything. Place counter in turn 1 box. So nothing to do on the first really or second turns. So now in the 3rd turn, we enter the center area. Neither of our planes have situational awareness, so the guns are going to shoot at us first. So this one, again, 1 to 3 will be Miyamoto, 4 to 6 will be Yamada. So first one's against Miyamoto. He will try to take it. Just worried about a 10, but he does have a samurai spirit. And I don't want to increase too much stress, so a 2, that's fine. So nothing happens. Again, so the next heavy machine gun. Shoot at Yamada. And, okay, yeah, I don't want to stress him too much. So he will risk it. Although it's worrisome even if he gets a light damage, because then it'll compound and kind of cascade through the others. But okay, here we go. He does have a Samurai Spirit. He can ignore it, potentially. A 5. Okay, so that's nothing. We got off easy so far. So the third machine gun. 3 against Miyamoto again. Right, so he still has his Samurai Spirit. Darn it. A 2. Okay, that's nothing. And then last heavy machine gun. 2 against Miyamoto again. Now, unfortunately, we can only take out 2 a turn. And then Miyamoto, an 8. Okay, so this is actually a light damage. So he'll gain a stress from that. And I have to try to remember these light damage. Okay, so now we can drop our bombs. Okay, so he's going to drop 2 on this one. So he has +3 still. And then +1 because it's soft. So +4, he needs a 5. A 4 and a 3. Oh, my dice are abandoning me. So, okay. That means well, I guess we can drop just 1. Okay, but we really probably need to get one of these out this turn. So he's going to drop it again. He has 3+. Another +1 with the 250 bomb. So that's +4 again. He needs a 5. 3 and 5. Okay, so at least we got 1. All right, so now we turn 2. Yeah, we won't be able to finish it because we can't get the last one. Because we have to turn back this turn. Okay, all right. Okay, so the guns are going to continue shooting at us. So we'll do the same. 1 to 3 Miyamoto. 2, okay. Going to continue trying to weather it. A 9. Okay, so this is bad. Another damage, heavy damage. That's gonna shoot his stress up. Actually, what he'll try to do is he'll expend his Samurai Spirit to ignore that attack. And then he'll try to use his Bushido so that he can reuse his Samurai Spirit. I think that'll be a better outcome than spiking his stress. A 1. Okay, so unfortunately it fails. Alright, so that was just the first machine gun. What does the second one do? Against Miyamoto again. This time he'll go evasive. Alright, so take the best. A 3, so that's fine. And then the last one. 5 against Yamada. And yeah, he'll just go evasive. And a 4 is nothing. So, okay, before we move out, or we're forced to move out, might as well drop the rest of our bombs. So he'll try to get this heavy machine gun. And I guess it's only worth 1 victory point anyways. So a 9 hits it. And give them credit for kills. And then Yamada, drop his. So yeah, these ones directly hit. So yeah, he takes them out. But then we leave, unfortunately, unable to take out that last one. And then, so on turn 5, we head home in the pre-approach area. Okay, so homebound event card, keep this card, discard, and pay 1 SO during the target bound. Okay, oh, a surprise attack. This will be useful if we have one with lots of bandits. Okay, so we have to bring these back. Now, the minor damage will increase their stress by 1 on the way back. So these 4s. 9. Do I have one more? Just have to add it up. 4s becomes 5s. Okay, so remembered that. Okay, so unfortunately we just damaged it, so we don't get the victory points. But it is a successful mission. We didn't get shot down, so we still get experience. So Miyamoto, he only destroyed 1. And then Yamada, oh, he actually gets promoted and gets 2 kills. So not quite an ace, but yes. Okay, so we have to put these away. This was 21. It is, yeah, off in the river delta there. So it's only 1 stress, but still piles it on here. Okay, we've done all of these. Oh, maintenance needed. Oh. Okay, it's just, at least it's just 2. And I can probably skip them today. So, stress recovery. Miyamoto has a cool. Yamada has a cool. Tokaji has a cool. Okay, now for everybody who stayed behind, you're down to 2. That means I can replace your 5 with this one. You're fresh. Yeah, I might as well use the sake. So discard to remove 1 stress from each pilot in your squadron. You have a little minor sake party to relax everybody. So these guys go down to 4. Promote pilots. So Yamada actually goes up. So okay, so what happens here? Okay, his air-to-air goes up and is cool. And he gains an aggression, so okay. And an extra stress, so yes, quite useful all around. So, still damaged though. Okay, now allocate maintenance crews. So, okay, we want to, get Hera prepared. Okay, you got a lot of work done that day. Yeah, almost everybody's fixed back up except the damage these 2 took. So yeah, we weren't able to destroy this, so this will go back. I think technically you're supposed to shuffle it back in, but I never do that. I don't think it makes much of a difference. Just a small chance of drawing it again. And we're done with that one. So that was day 6. So we can push on to the next one. So 3 cards. Assembly area, soft small, but is not secondary and is an improvement, so we can't actually discard it. Move the recon or intel counters to the right, so it's not terribly okay. But a large dogfight, so we'll have to scramble. Take this on. Okay, so there's 6 bogies or bandits here. I'll spread them out after I set things up. Yeah, basically no bombers. We need all of our fighter planes. So, okay, Hera, you're up. Chiba. That's kind of too bad. Tamara is our ace. Okay, we don't need to take Tokaji. What else do we have? Okay, Yamazaki can go. Matsuda's just on the edge, so I don't know if he's a good option. How many can we take? 5? Okay, so we'll take Izawa and the Oscar. So the only other air-to-air, well, non-bomber planes have Matsuda just on the edge. Might be able to pull it off. Tamara is honestly probably better off. So yeah, okay, we'll take Tamara. He does have 5 stress, but that is still below his stress counter. So we'll try to keep him just as a backup. Okay, oh, and we can do the surprise. So that'll be our last SO though. Okay, it'll certainly help us. And this is 27, so I don't think it's... Yeah, okay, there it is. It's over water, so it'll probably be a mix. We can, it does say any, so we're free to have a mix if we need to. We do have some maintenance that we have to roll for. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, there's 1 maintenance needed counter on Aizawa, so 1 or 2. A 4 is fine. There's 2 on Tamara, so I'll roll 2 dice. Either one. They're both 9 and 8 is fine. So okay, yeah, they need some work, but nothing critical. All right, so yeah, and so the surprise, target bound. Spending an SO point for this. Just have to try to remember. Reduce spend its air-to-air by 2. And this is really important. Okay, target bound event card. What do we get? Discard to reroll any die roll. Okay, that's a handy one. Could even use that on like an attack or something. Place aircraft, choose altitude. Okay, so we... typically start in the east. Chiba and Hera, I guess I can have them on the flanks. Now I'll divvy up where all of these bogeys go. So starting at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the south. He's in the north. Third one. 1 in the north. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. 2 up in the north. Okay, maybe those guys won't go in on their own. And 9. So he's actually in the center. So yeah, basically big furball in the east here. So Intel air defense adjustment. Now it says -1 banded, but these are objectives, so they can't be reduced like that. So draw over target event card. Ooh, gain 1 SO for every site and bandit you destroy. So okay, we can. This is how we get our SOs back, hopefully. And place the turn in the 1 counter. Oh, this will be +1 stress, but maximum stress 2. Tamara might have to. Worry. But okay, we are all going into the east approach here. We're not trying to go after these guys separately. And then that means all of the bogeys will come in after us. But we still got the surprise on them. I have to try to remember this. Oh, and we get our Samurai Spirit back. So okay, we're free to use our Samurai Spirit. Don't know if anybody else has. No. Oh, I guess Miyamoto did, but... Alright, so that was turn 1. So turn 2 starts. Tamara is going to use his situational awareness to engage one of the bogeys. Hopefully it's not a scary one. Because again, he's the only one without Samurai Spirit. Oh, it's a P-39. Okay. Hopefully he can finish this off, and then it'll be one-on-one. So, what is he going to do? Tamara, he is +1, +2. Oh, this is ace. This is okay. +3 actually, and then minus -1 is +4. So he's going to do a yo-yo. 4 +4. He gets a good angle on him. Let's see if he can finish him off. So his air to air is actually now +2. Minus -1 is +3. +4 for position and +5 for maneuver. So, okay, he needs a 3. He does have aggression, but I'm going to have to try to keep his stress low, so a 3. Okay, +5. I just want to double check that now. So +2, +3, +4, +5. Yes. So he does manage to shoot him down. And now basically all the bogeys will engage us. So we'll see what they are. Starting from the top. And I gotta remember this, -2. Because that would actually... Because it reduces their air-to-air modifier, so... Okay, P38. Another P30. Oh wow, okay. Tamara's picked the good ones. Yamazaki. Ooh, P38. These are the guys with the samurai spirit, so shouldn't be much of an issue. Oh, another P38. Oh, but he's -1, so okay. Last guy. This is a P39. Okay, so not too bad. We none of the legendaries, and actually it's all army planes, so even fits in the theme somewhat, flying together. Okay, so now they're going. The bandits' turn to go. I got to remember -2. So this fellow was normally +1, but now he's -1, and then minus maneuverability is -2. So 5 becomes a 3. Which is a tight turn, so -1. Shiba is a +2, so -3, -4 for maneuverability. So a 9, but it goes down to a 5 and no effect. So -1, -3, +1 for robustness is -2. Yeah, that's still scary though, so it's going evasive. Okay, take the 2, it becomes nothing, and he gets away with it. So now this poor P39 doesn't have any idea what's going on. He's -4 and then -5, a 1, so he's going to try a tight turn. -4, Tamara is +2, so -6, -7, so yeah. Good luck, nothing there. -4, -6 +1 is -5, so I don't think he has to worry for P39. Nope. So this, the other average P38 is -1, minus another 1 for maneuverability. 6 -2 becomes a 4. So -1. This is Yamazaki. He is a +2, so it's -3, -4. Try to get it into the... Oh, 5. But with -4, it's still no effect. So this is -1, -3, +1. So -2. And again, this is a P38, so I'm going to go evasive. 8 or 9. So, okay, take the 8, it becomes a 6. Would be damage. Oh, so he could use his samurai spirit as long as he knows that he has a chance to shoot him down. Okay, he's going to risk it. It's a damage. It's not a destruction, but he'll use his samurai spirit to ignore that, so he doesn't lose stress and he's plane damaged. So now the green P38 pilot, he's -3, -2 for maneuverability, so that's -5. 4, so again, tight turn. So these guys were just flying along straight. We dive down on them. Tamara shoots one of them out of the air. Then all these guys can do is just do a tight turn. So he is, yeah, -3, Izawa is +1, so that's -4, but then -6 because of maneuverability. A 1. So yeah, no effect. And then it's -3, -4, +1. So -3. A 1 can, or a 10 can still shoot him down. So he'll go evasive. 4 -3 is 1, so that's nothing. And then, so the last guy, he's -4 against Hera, -1 maneuverability, so -5. Yeah, another tight turn. So -4, -6, -7. Well, he starts turning, but it's not very effective. So yeah, -4, -6, -5 on Air Cobra. It's not a big deal. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now it's our turn. We got through that pretty easily. So now, okay, Chiba. Now, again, most of us have our Samurai Spirits, so he's just going to do a tight turn. So +1, +3. This fellow was a +1, but now he's -1, so +4. So 4 +4 is 8. Gets a position, but it's not very. No, I don't know if it's honorable or not, but he uses Samurai Spirit to shoot him down. Now Tamara, so one of the questions here. He has +1, +3, -4. Okay, never mind. +7. So yeah, he will do a yo-yo. 2 +7 is still more than enough. So, and he's tailing. +2, +6. Yeah, 9, 11. So yeah, shoots him down. Yeah. But these +1s are a little bit more difficult, I guess. So Yamazaki has +1, +3, -1, so +4. Yeah, I'll just do a take turn. Gets a 5. Oh, and he used his... Oh, this might have been a mistake. Because, yeah, he already used his Samurai Spirit to kill the first guy or something. So yeah, he fails to get any position. So what's his bonuses? +2. This will become a +1. So yeah, +3. He needs a 5. He does have aggression though. So yeah, he'll put on 1 stress. So now he can roll 2 dice. He had +3, so yeah, he needs a 5. 2 and a 6. Okay, it was close, but yeah, managed to get close enough. So Aizawa. +2 maneuverability, +1 skill is +3. This fellow becomes a -3, so that's +6. So yeah, don't really need Samurai Spirit, but yeah, okay. +6, that's +4. Yeah, well, we'll just use it anyways. On the roll. And Hera gets +1, +3. This fellow becomes a +4. So yeah, he'll just do a tight turn. That's cocked, but does that really matter? No. So yeah, he'll just use his Samurai Spirit to shoot him down. So that was pretty good. We got a nice surprise on them. And we destroyed 6 bandits, so we got +6. Okay, so yeah, we're back up to 6 SOs. Destroyed it, so it's just 4 victory points. Now, even if it did have bonuses for recon and intel, because of the assembly area, we can't move him to the right. So, but I think we're fine for now. Okay, and so I remembered the surprise. So we're done with that, and done with this. Draw a homebound event card. We're almost at the bottom of the Add +1 to attack rolls against sights and bandits during the next mission. Jeez. It's another one I often forget. I think that'll be it. Yeah, now we just have to record our pilots. Aizawa, okay, successful mission, and everybody survived. He got 1 kill. Tamara, okay. Oh, he actually gets promoted. He's up to 8 experience points. Okay, good for him. And 2 more kills. He's almost a double ace. Yamazaki, he's one of our new ones. Getting close to a promotion. Just 1 kill. Chiba. Oh yeah, these two were the competitors. Yeah, they're still neck and neck. And Hara, our latest guy, on the board. 2 experience and 1 kill. Okay, so we have to do maintenance. A lot of these planes are building up on maintenance again. Okay, and then now stress. So it is +1 stress, but it's only stress 1, so this becomes 2 stress for everybody. This actually becomes 7 stress. Comes 5. Comes 3. Comes 2. All right. So now pilot stress recovery. Everybody with cool. So it goes down, not goes down, this goes down to 4, this goes down to 2, this goes down to 1. And now everybody who stayed home, so this is gone. Oh yeah, poor Ichimuro with -1 cool, he only gets down 1 per day, but I could probably send him out. He's down to 1. Well, I guess, I don't know. Oh wow, Yamada is actually better, and Miyamoto is almost. Yeah, we just need to fix Yamada's plane. Okay, so that's everybody's stress. So now we promote, who was it? Tamara, right? Yes. Oh, and he is navigator. Okay, I'll roll on that. Okay, a 6+ to reduce 2 stress. 6, all right. So instead of 7, he's just at 5, which is okay, honestly. We can put all of these fighters back, and we get all of our samurai spirit back. But how does Tamara improve? It's from an average 8, skilled 8. He finally gets a samurai spirit, and his aggression improves. Stress goes up, his skills don't. So, still, getting a samurai spirit, that's a good thing. And now we have to do maintenance. Okay, yeah. Do a little bit on Yamada. Remove that minor damage. Okay, I'll do Aizawa, just get rid of these. And then maybe these 2. Although, it'd be a shame. Okay, yeah, I'll do these 2 just in case. They have to go out together, so. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll push one of my maintenance crews. So, a 9, all right, this is the best outcome, so they get a free extra action. And yeah, they will maintenance off of these guys, so that worked out well. And we get our samurai spirit back. All right, so I think that's everybody. Okay, so I think I'll end the video here. It was only a short couple days, but we're going to have to go against this assembly area. Now, it's only 3, but it looks like there's a few bandits. I'm a bit hesitant how much longer this extra mission will be. So I'll save that for another video. Okay, so we're making good progress. I don't want to count up how much victory points we have, just because, you know, average grunts on the ground. Maybe a squadron commander might know how well the war is progressing, but otherwise this is just unknown to us. We're just given our missions and we have to try to do them as best as we can. So yeah, we can put this away. And yeah, that's it. We'll have to remember this and this for the next day. And so I hope you will join me for the next video. I'd like to say thank you and goodbye.